Hello and welcome to our English class. Today we have revision for reading. Let's go with the objectives. By the end of this video, you will be able to read two texts to identify the main idea and answer detailed questions. In grade 5, we covered three types of texts. 1. Instructional text. What does it mean? It gives you instructions. And 2. Informational text. And it gives the reader information about a specific topic. And the third type, narrative text, and to retell a story happened in the past. These three texts are taken from your workbook. Go to your workbook page 110, 189 and tell me what type of texts are they. You can stop the video and do it. Okay, the first one, Special Friendship, is a narrative text. Very good. The second one, Amazing Sea Turtles, is an informational text. Good. And the last one is an instructional text. A good job. How to identify the main idea of the text? You always find this question in your exams, guys. To identify the main idea, just look at the title, subtitles, and pictures. Now, look at this text. In your student book, page 113. Let's find the main idea. First, the title, Museums Around the World. Here we have subtitles, the Museum of Islamic Art and the Louvre Museum. We also look at the pictures here. We have 4 pictures. So the pictures of museums. So what is the main idea? What is the text talking about? Great, it is talking about museums around the world. So the main idea is museums around the world. Here you have a text and you have 2 questions. Let's read the questions. 1. What type of text is this and why? 2. What do you know about the topic? You can have a look at the text and answer these 2 questions. Excellent. 1. What type of text is this and why? It is an informational text because it gives us information about 2 museums. Very good. And what do you know about the topic? I know about the Museum of Islamic Art because it is in Qatar. A good job. Now let's learn how to answer detailed questions. Guys, it is really important to understand the questions very well. Usually questions start with who, what, when, where, why, how. Let's go through them one by one. Who is used to ask about people or a person. What is used when we ask about a thing or an action. And when is used when we ask about a time. Where is used when we ask about a place. Why is used when we ask about the reason something happened. And how is used when we ask about a number or the way something is done. You must understand these WH questions, guys, and it will be very easy for you to locate the answer in the text. Now, let's have practice and find answers. Let's practice WH questions. To find the answers very easily, you need to understand the questions very well. Let's read the questions first. 1. When did they finish the Museum of Islamic Art? 2. How long did I.M. study the Islamic architecture before designing the Museum of Islamic Art? And 3. Who worked on the design of the new Louvre Museum entrance? We will shadow read and find the answers, and then we will underline the answers in the paragraph.
2. What do you know about the museums below? Read.
Museums around the world. The Museum of Islamic Art. The Museum of Islamic Art in Doha, the capital of Qatar, is 60 meters from the Doha Corniche. The Chinese-American architect, I.M. one of the most famous architects in the world, designed it. Before I.M. designed the museum, he spent 6 months traveling around many Islamic countries and studying Islamic architecture. This helped him design a building that is both modern and traditional. They finished the building in 2006, and His Highness Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani opened the museum in 2008. It's a place where people can see the biggest collection of Islamic art in the world, collected by the royal family of Qatar. The Louvre Museum. The Louvre Museum in Paris is one of the world's most famous museums. It has got over 1 million works of art, and millions of visitors from all over the world visit it every year. The Louvre Museum became a national museum in 1793. Before that, it was a palace for the King of France. In 1989, they opened a new entrance to the museum in the shape of a glass and metal pyramid. I.M. designed the new entrance. In this museum, you can see collections of paintings, pottery, sculptures, furniture, and jewelry from around the world. The most famous painting in the museum is the Mona Lisa.
Alright, now you can stop the video and check your answers. Okay, let's see your answers. 1. When did they finish the Museum of Islamic Art? The answer is they finished it in 2006. Let's underline it in the paragraph. Here it is. Great. 2. How long did I.M. study the Islamic architecture before designing the Museum of Islamic Art? He spent 6 months studying it, and the answer is here in the paragraph. Great. Last question. Who worked on the design of the new Louvre Museum entrance? I.M. is the architect who designed it, and the answer is here. Excellent. Look at this text. You can stop the video and read it. Now look at this story map. Understand it very well. Go back to the text and read it very carefully, and then fill this map. But first, let's go through what you need to do. The title. You'll find the title. It's very easy. Who means the characters who are involved in the story. And where means the place. Where did it happen? And what? You can tell us in summary, write what happened. And why? Why there is a conflict? And when? What time did this story happen? Now go back to the story, read it very carefully, and answer these questions. Great! I hope you understood it very well. Now let's check your answers. Now let's compare your answers. The title of the story is A Special Friendship. Great. Now let's fill the map. Who means who are the characters involved in the story. There are 2 characters, as you know, the boy, Joao, and the penguin. Excellent. Where did this story happen? It happened in the beach in Brazil. And when? What time did it happen? It happened many years ago. Excellent. And what? Can you tell me in summary what happened? All right. The boy, Joao, and the penguin became friends. The boy took care of the penguin, and then he took him back to the beach. The penguin came back to visit him every year. And finally, why? Why is there a conflict? What is the meaning of a conflict? Means a problem. Why there is a problem in the story? There is a problem when the boy Joao took the penguin back to his family. A good job, boys and girls. Congratulations, friends. You made it to the end. This is our last class. For your daily assessment, please log into Teams and answer the task revision for reading. Remember to do your daily assessment within 24 hours. I wish you all the best and goodbye.